Welcome back to Young Tripp Reactions. The next video we're going to do is Trump supporter was baffled after black man had enough. Let's get into it.
I'm going to give you the count of three.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you going to do?
Oh, I told you to get off.
He went to sleep.
I told you to get off me. Did you not hear me say get the f off me? I'm going to give you the count of three.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you going to do?
Oh,
I told you to get off.
he went to sleep.
Called an involuntary nap. Put it at full mass. What can I say about this? A Trump supporter gets instant karma after harassing a black patron. Now, we do not condone violence on Indisputable. We do condone self-defense. According to Atlanta Black Star, they did great reporting. A viral confrontation between two older men, a black man seated at the bar, and a white man who refused to leave him alone, has people amazed at the audacity. Multiple warnings, including a countdown before a knockout punch. It wasn't enough to deter the agitated customer from acting tough when he saw a black man enjoying his drink at a restaurant's bar. In the clip recently shared on Instagram, the black bargoer appeared to be minding his business and keeping to his own space as the unidentified man hovered over him, angry with arms spread wide, as though welcoming a fight. That's called an aggressive approach. An aggressive approach can warrant defensive tactics. You don't have to wait for somebody to hit you. If they're close enough, if they're aggressive, you can defend yourself because you believe an attack is, well, imminent. Okay? All right. He didn't have to wait long for an answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you going to do? And that was the answer. It's pretty quick. Without getting up from his seat, the black bargoer pulled off a difficult move. This is an OG right here, okay? Swinging a left hook over his right shoulder to hit the man square in the face. The single punch sent the alleged harasser backward, and he dropped like a stone on the restaurant's floor, but his fall was softened by the black man who grabbed his head as he went down. Quote, I told you to get off me. The bargoer can be heard saying, quote, did you not hear me say, get the F off me? End quote. The man on the floor who had been so brazen just seconds before appeared dazed and confused as he uttered a single word. Okay, let's put the picture back up again. Initially, you have conflict, aggression, and then you have agreement. He said, okay, at the end of this, and there's an agreement what this whole thing is about. Being able to, in unison, agree to the conditions of this reality. Didn't I tell you to get off me? Okay. That's love to me. Even if it's tough love, it's love, all right? We don't have any additional information. It doesn't seem as if there was any more conflict after that. We do hope everybody's okay. Sir, somebody loves you, I'm sure. And because of that, we provide an opportunity, a mirror for reflection and correction. All right. Shar, thoughts?
Yeah, he should have just listened to this man, this older African-American gentleman, when he told him to get off of him. And he chose not to. He instead chose to take him as a joke, and got pushed down or whatever, and you know, in the or taken down, and the older African American gentleman at least caught his head. He was nice enough to do that. He didn't have to do that. He could have just let him hit his head. He told him to get off of him. To stop playing with him, and and stop talking about politics, I'm guessing, with him. I didn't really listen to what exactly he was saying, but by the title of this video, it sounded like they must have been talking about Mr. You-Know-Who for the title to be that way. And I'm pretty sure the older African American gentleman told him to please stop. Let's stop talking about this. And he kept picking at him about it, kept messing with him about other stuff, and nearly got a wrestling move done to him on hard floor. And thank goodness that the older gentleman was nice enough to make sure that the guy didn't severely hurt his head. He didn't have to do that. He chose to do that. And I'm with Richey. We don't condone violence, but we do want people to be able to defend themselves, if need be. And this older gentleman, he defended himself. Nothing more, nothing less. But he gave him all the warnings in the world. You heard 1, 2, 3, and the guy was mocking him 1, 2, 3, and and taking him as a joke. I don't know if I would have been as nice as the older gentleman and caught his head after playing with me like that. But and I know other people that would have not have caught his head either. But let's continue.
You got to stop playing with older black men first of all.
Right. Now, especially this time.
Right. That's the first thing. The next thing is you got to find something safe to do. I don't even think that he expected him to knock out so fast. If you seen, he went to hit him again and he fell with him because he wasn't even standing up no more. So He wasn't even, y'all got to stop allowing Trump to embolden y'all to do these things as if you're not going to F around and find out in real life, because you don't have Secret Service with you. So I don't know who y'all think is coming to save y'all, but we are prepared, to defend ourselves at a moment's notice when you come with that energy. And so you got the day you deserved.
Yeah, I mean, the courtesies were extended from, stop doing this to a countdown that normally you don't get the countdown.
He gave him a countdown. He went, remember, he didn't even let him, you know what I'm saying? Like you did your own countdown to your own demise. So congratulations. Yeah. You play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to reverse engineer the decision making.
3 adds up to all-in-one small business insurance. One comprehensive policy. One bill to pay each month.
But yeah, y'all. There's not really much to really say about this one. He warned him and told him to get off of him. I'm guessing he must have been behind him and on him. I didn't really. I watched this video in real time with you guys. I didn't watch it ahead of time, so also with my eyesight, I'm not exactly sure how he was standing or whatnot. But the way it sounded like the Caucasian guy was behind the African American guy, like leaning over him or somehow on him for him to say, "I told you to get off of me." And I guess he just swung back and gave him a right hook and sent him flying back. And again, like I said, me, Richey, and no content creator is encouraging violence, but of course people are able to defend themselves if they want somebody to get off of them. And he was, I'm guessing, obviously playing with him about Trump, and obviously saying things regarding Trump, and probably talking racist to this guy, and out at this bar, and it didn't go well for him, as we know. He better be lucky that he's able to still stand on his own 2 feet after bullying somebody. Because that could have ended really, really bad, knowing that 2 people, they're drinking, drunk, and all that could have really ended real bad for him. But let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment. I'll love to hear your thoughts. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.